So on the last figures from this wave for me is the actual Indiana Jones from Temple of Doom, as we're kind of used to him with the rip shirt, the machete, and all of that. And this showed up from Pulse. I've still not seen this in the store at all, but I had my pre-order from Pulse. I left it there, and so I got it. So we can go ahead and take a look at him today. It shows everything that he comes with there, and kind of the artwork on the side. Let's go ahead and open up Indiana Jones from Temple of Doom. So this is a great Indy figure. You know, his look in Temple of Doom is definitely not my favorite. I know some people love it. I'm not a big fan of like the rip shirt and all that, but I just realized that the bare chest from the hypnotized Indy is probably reused right here, or maybe they made it for this and decided for reuse of that. And probably this arm is the same as well, because the shirt is just a rubberized piece over the top of that. Looking at the face, it looks better. It seems like each Indy we get, it looks a little bit better. That first one did not look a lot like Harrison Ford. This one's got a little bit more passing resemblance. I mean, these are 6-inch figures, not Hot Toys. We do have the rips and whip markings on the back that we should have there. He comes with a satchel, and in the package, this was already attached to him. Unlike the hypnotized Indy, this one does not open. We do have a holster here, which we can put his gun in, which we have. You can see we've got the rip in the knee on the pants, so it's not completely a reuse on the legs, although they're probably mostly reuse. In fact, if I can grab my hypnotized Indy, we can look right here. We can see those legs are exactly the same. So they just, even though those wrinkles, so they just put an extra part in there. And while looking at it, yeah, what is that? The right arm is the same, and the chest looks pretty much the same there. So, I mean, there's reuse, but you expect that. In Indy, especially for a line, it isn't going to sell as well as, say, Star Wars or Marvel or something. You know, there's going to be a little bit more reuse. And it comes with several accessories. He comes with a whip in motion here, a coiled whip to put on his belt, the revolver, which we can also put in his belt, which he really didn't use much here. In fact, he pulled it out to try and shoot the guys, and he had no ammunition. And the machete, which is kind of his main weapon in this outfit, if you will, so he can cut that rope bridge. And finally, we have the jawbone to go to our build-in artifact. We'll get to that a little bit later. So the revolver sits very snugly into the holster there. Make sure you push it all the way in. And then getting this snap shut is not the easiest. These little rubber knobs are not the best for this stuff. Let's see if I can get it. So I'm having a rough time. I'm not being able to get it in there. It's just a little rubbery knob. You're supposed to get in there. It's so rubbery it doesn't want to stay. Same thing with the whip. And everybody who's bought Indiana Jones knows that this is a pain in the butt. Trying to get that back in, it doesn't work so well. So you can't get him to hold the machete with both hands, so you can have him tell the Mola Ram to meet Kali in hell, if Mola Ram were here, so he could do that. But it's pretty cool that he will do that. You can kind of get him to raise the machete all the way over his head to do that, so it's pretty nice. All in all, it's a very well done figure. As much as I'm not a big fan of the Temple of Doom look, you know, every time they put one out, it always looks good, and there's so much good detail to it that I'm impressed with it. So I'm happy with it. Glad we got it, of course. And this is my last Indy figure for a little while, I think. I don't think any more is supposed to come out till like October, November, so might be a little bit. It's been a lot of fun going through all these Indy figures the last couple months. So here's a look at the completed artifact here. I've got the stones. I did go ahead and hot glue all the stones in there so they stay put. It's just a lot easier trying to get them to stay there, and then any little jostling would just knock them down. I'd recommend hot gluing them. But it is a nice little piece. We've never had something like this before. We've had the stones before, but never the little skull altar thingy. Again, makes us wish that we had, of course, that guy right there, Mola Ram, but for some reason we are not. So there we go. That's a look at our build an artifact with the skull altar for the Shankara stones.